All right, Facebook crowd. All right, I've been working on this winter forecast now for the last couple of weeks, looking at all the different charts, all the different forecasts from out there, and I'm going to give you a little peek since you're here.
Hey dude, what are you watching?
Jeff Lyons' Winter Weather Outlook.
Oh, like Jeff from 22 Jump Street?
Oh, yeah, that reminds me, we need to film the 22nd edition of the EDS News.
Let's do that. Here we go.
The EDS 4th graders were featured in a 14 News clip last Thursday. This was their 5th annual giving fair. They spent many weeks on the giving project making various items. They each received a loan of $10 from the Legion's Bank. The overall lesson for the students was about learning what goes into making the products and selling them. At the fair, parents or other students could purchase the various items. Then the proceeds from the fair will be donated to a charity of the student's choice.
And now for some information on Chess Club. Second semester Chess Club has begun, but there is still room for more chess players. The fee is $50 for the semester. Chess Club is open to anyone in grades 2 through 12 and meets on Thursdays from 3:10 to 4:10 p.m. For more information, contact Dr. Jeremy Bennett.
On Tuesday, February 13th, the EDS Middle and Upper School will be celebrating Mardi Gras in the atrium during lunch. Mardi Gras was originally celebrated as a final celebration of fun and indulgence before Lent, the 40-day period of penitence, prayer, and the foregoing of indulgences. Mardi Gras is celebrated around the world in places like South and Central America, the Caribbean, Europe, and it has a surprising amount of popularity in New Orleans. Students celebrating Mardi Gras will have masks, festive beads, and cake during lunch. The 8th grade French projects will be presented in the atrium during this time as well. Once again, we will be celebrating Mardi Gras on Tuesday, February 13th in the atrium during lunch. We're excited for this event and hope everyone there has fun.
Now it's time for this week's edition on What's Hot. The 60th Grammy Award show happened on January 28th, with Bruno Mars and Kendrick Lamar winning 7 Grammys, while Logic winning 3 and Rihanna only winning 1. Kendrick Lamar opened the Grammys with an electric performance that included several breaks for commentary from Dave Chappelle. The Me Too movement took center stage as Kesha gave an emotional performance of Praying. Childish Gambino took the biggest risk of the night. Instead of it playing it safe by performing his nominated song Redbone, he chose to perform Terrified, a song no one knew, which turned out to be the most popular performance of the night. That's all for this week's edition on What's Hot. Tune in next week for more.
Now for this week's middle school news. The 8th grade class will be selling Valentine grams the week of February 5th through 9th. They will be delivered on Wednesday, February 14th. You can see Mrs. Meyer or any of the 8th grade officers before school, during lunch, and after school to get an order form. That's it for this week of middle school news.
Hi, my name is Gabby, and it's time for the lower school news. On Wednesday, February 7th, we will celebrate Global School Play Day. All students in the primary school can bring a toy that does not need batteries. We will be using these toys in many different ways throughout the day. That's all we have for this week on lower school news. Tune in next week for more.
Now for upcoming events. Wednesday, February 7th is the Global Day of Play. On Friday, February 9th, the middle school has the talent showcase at 1:30 p.m. The middle school science fair is on Monday, February 12th at 3:30 p.m. Thursday, February 15th is the primary school portfolio conferences from 3 p.m. to 5:30 p.m. Thursday through Friday, there are parent-teacher conferences. Friday the 16th is also an Academy Day for JPK through 4th grade. On Sunday, February 18th, the Pom-Poms perform at the UE versus Loyola game at 3 p.m. Monday, February 19th is President's Day and we have no school.
Yeah!
That's it for upcoming events.
And now for this week's sports. The boys' high school basketball team had a home game against Memorial on Tuesday. Unfortunately, they lost. They had another game on Thursday at Tecumseh. It was a tough game, but the boys held on for a 45-41 victory. The high school boys basketball team has another game on Saturday at 11 a.m. against Wood Memorial. The lower school boys team has tournaments on Saturday and Sunday at Good Shepherd. The girls swim team had sectionals on Thursday. No one advanced, but the girls had a good season. Tune in next week for more sports.
Now for this week's rockin' edition of In the Halls, where we put EDS students on the hot seat.
You had 20 men build your house in 2 months. How long would it take 10 men to build the exact same house?
You had 20 men build your house in 2 months. So if you have half the men, You would think it would take double the time, but I feel
That's
like
what
this
I'm
is a
thinking.
trick question.
Yeah.
It is a trick question.
It's a trick question.
20 men.
I'm gonna say the same amount of time.
I'm gonna say 4. Take 4 months.
40 months.
4.
On what side do chickens have the most feathers?
Their backside. I don't know.
On the warm side.
Outside?
I don't know.
What is at the center of Earth?
It's core.
The core.
We talking the very center? Yeah. The core?
What?
Metal core.
The core.
I feel like it's R.
What rock group has 4 people, but none of them play instruments?
Rock for 4 people. One Direction.
It's one. No wait, they have 5. They did have 4. See a Zayn.
What is as big as an elephant?
I'm gonna answer. Hold on. Trying to think of a rock group. None of them play instruments?
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's Mount Rushmore.
Kiss.
Mount Rushmore.
What is as big as an elephant but weighs nothing?
Your ego.
Feelings.
I don't know.
Yeah. It's history, man.
Hey, what you watching?
22 Jump Street. I love this movie.
You think they're gonna make it 23rd Jump Street?
Already in production. Join us next week for the 23rd edition of the EDS News.